In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 1st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Raptors versus Orlando Magic. The Toronto Raptors pay a visit to Florida and the Amway Center on Friday to play the Orlando Magic. Toronto defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves 125-102 on Wednesday for their 4th consecutive victory. Pascal Siakam posted his 2nd career triple-double with 12 points, 13 assists, and 10 rebounds. Toronto remains in contention for the Atlantic Division title at 44-32 and is 2.5 games behind co-leaders Boston and Philadelphia. Orlando was defeated by the Washington Wizards 127-110 on Wednesday for their 4th consecutive loss. The leading scorer for Orlando was Franz Wagner with 28 points, but the Magic as a team shot only 41.7%. Orlando was out-rebounded by Washington 51-42. The Raptors have listed Yuta Watanabe as questionable for this one, while the Magic have ruled out Jalen Suggs, and they've listed Wendell Carter Jr. as questionable. Toronto is looking to improve its position in the Eastern Conference standings and remain in at least the top 6, and therefore bypass the play-in segment of the postseason. Toronto has covered the spread in 9 of its last 12 overall, and the Raptors have dominated Orlando, covering the spread in 9 of the last 11 against the Magic. The Raptors' defense is 9th best in the NBA, allowing an average of 107 points per game, and will face an Orlando offense that is 29th in scoring with an average of 104 points per game. The Magic are shooting only 43.3% overall. Orlando has already been eliminated from postseason contention and is looking to next season. The Magic have failed to cover the spread in 6 of the last 8 overall, and in 4 of the last 5 play down their home court. The Raptors have quietly been one of the hottest teams in the league lately, and they have plenty to play for, as they are currently tied with the 5th place Bulls with just 6 games left to play. The line is a little hefty for a road team, but the Raptors are clearly the team in better form and with more to play for. So I'm taking the Raptors to get the job done here. The Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Although Orlando scores poorly, the total has finished over in 6 of Orlando's last 9, as well as in 4 of the last 5 that the Magic have played against a team from the Eastern Conference. When Toronto faces off against Orlando, the total has finished over in 4 of the last 5. Orlando's defense is just 20th in the NBA, allowing an average of 112 points per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Washington Wizards. The Dallas Mavericks battled the Washington Wizards in an interconference bout on Friday evening. The Mavericks posted a road win against the Cavaliers on Wednesday. The Wizards topped the Magic in their previous action. The Wizards earned a 120-114 road win against the Mavericks in the lone meeting this season. The Mavericks are again without Trey Burke and Sterling Brown, while Frank Ntilikina is listed as questionable for this one. When teams clinch a playoff spot, they usually start resting players for the playoffs, but there are still enough games left, and the chance to get the 3rd seed for the Mavericks to continue to play everyone and go all out, which is why laying the points on them is the way to go. Dallas is 44-32-1 against the spread this season, which is 3rd best in the NBA, while Washington is 31-43-2. This season, the Mavericks are averaging 112 PPG and only allowing 109, while they have been average shooting the ball this season. Yet, without the key players for the Wizards, who are already allowing 114 PPG, so Dallas offense will be able to get open and make key shots to win and cover the spread. The Dallas Mavericks are a club that's heating up, and that includes winning their last 5 games by an average of 8 points. The Mavericks also need to keep winning as they fight for playoff seeding. The Washington Wizards have shown signs of life lately, but they still lose in the underdog role by an average of 5 points, and they're 30 to 44 to 2 against the spread on the season. The Wizards are shorthanded themselves as they are still without Vernon Carey Jr. and Kyle Kuzma. The Mavericks are coming into this game as the team in better form, and they will be full of confidence after taking down the Cavaliers in their last outing. The Wizards have woken up with some decent play in their last 4 games, but the Mavericks have so much more to play for at this stage of the season, and I think they can continue their strong run here. Thick number for a road team, but the Mavericks are playing well, so the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Dallas and Washington both play at a slow pace, which is why the under presents value. The Mavericks are dead last in the NBA in pace as they play at a pace of 97.4, while the Wizards play at a pace of 99.2, which ranks 23rd in the NBA. The Mavericks are also 48 to 27 to 2 in hitting the under this season. In Dallas' last 5 games, they are averaging 219.2 ppg, while Washington is averaging 217.8 ppg, so the under is the way to go here. The Mavericks' defense will be able to limit Washington's offense, which is a key reason why the under should cash on Friday. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana Pacers versus Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics get a somewhat easy draw on Friday night, and they'll take it as losers of 2 in a row. The skinning Indiana Pacers have dropped their last 5 games, a trend the Celtics are just fine with continuing as Boston tries to chase down the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Currently, Boston trails Miami and Milwaukee for the top spot in the conference, with Philadelphia right in the mix as well. It's going to be a wild final week of the regular season in the Eastern Conference, which makes the Celtics game with Indiana on Friday night a must-win. The Pacers still have 7 players listed on their injury report as out, and they could be without Ashi Brissett and Goga Bitadze, who are both listed as questionable. The Indiana Pacers look like a team that's ready for the season to end, as they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 17 points while allowing 56.7% shooting from the field. The Boston Celtics have been consistent over the last month, both straight up and against the spread, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 10 points despite back-to-back losses. The Celtics are just about at full strength except for Robert Williams, who should be out at least another 4 weeks. The Pacers have nothing to play for while the Celtics are jostling for playoff positions, and I think that's going to be evident in this one. One wouldn't think the Celtics step on the gas in this spot, but the Celtics also won 5 of the 6 games on their recent streak by at least 20 points. With Indiana's defense being so bad lately, and Boston having arguably the best defense in the league, the Celtics can definitely run away with this one. It's hard to imagine anything but a win for the Celtics here, and I'm not afraid to take the line given this favorable matchup. So the Boston Celtics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. You have to think Boston goes for at least 120 points in this matchup, not just because the Pacers have been atrocious on defense, but also because the Celtics have been producing good offensive numbers. With this total, the question then becomes, can Indiana get to 100 points to force the over? If Boston is really clicking behind Tatum, Brown, and company, the number the Pacers may have to get to could only be 90 or lower. The Celtics will be anxious to get their offense going, and the Pacers are the perfect get-well gift. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.